This is the only Strikepack Horizon tutorial, Horizon or Horizon Vista, that you will ever need. It goes over everything you could possibly look for. If you just got one of them, I have it covered. You will know how to set up your Strikepack like you've had it for a year now after watching this video. I cover everything you could possibly need. So sit tight, watch all of them because they're all useful, and enjoy.
DANFINN Dan, Big Meaty Slam. Why won't my Strikepack Horizon connect to the app? There's a couple things that could be. So, first thing, when you turn on your Strikepack Horizon, when you plug it in, don't hold the power button. A lot of people hold the power button to turn it on. Just let it turn on its own. See how I did that? Let me turn it off again. It's off. Turn it on its own. If you hold the power button to turn it on, sometimes the mods don't work. That might have relation to it not turning on the app, alright? This little U-shaped wire looks like this, okay? Or, yeah, like this. Make sure that that is in there very tight. Sometimes it feels like it's in super tight, and this bottom one, or this top one, just doesn't quite fit in right, okay? Make sure that's in super tight. What else could it possibly be? Let me think. Bluetooth. Make sure your Bluetooth on your phone is on, okay? Make sure, a lot of people will have their Horizons plugged into their PC or their monitor or like the floor or just like an outlet. No, that will not work. Have it plugged directly in, even here, even the USBs on the top of my fan for my Xbox. That will not work. It will not work. This needs to be plugged in directly to the Xbox. Oh my god, go in. There's one on the front and two on the back, and I think that's actually the same for all Xbox models. I might be wrong, but there's always at least two, so you'll be able to find one. One of the things might be that you're not subbed to DANFINN. 97% of viewers aren't subscribed. I'm pretty sure that's an actual analytic. Yeah, 97% of you are not subscribed, so it would be awesome if you would subscribe. If not, I have a whole bunch of other videos that can help you out with your Strikepack. But glad I could help. Last thing, if all this stuff does not work, you're just gonna want to update it. How do I update my Strikepack? Good question. Okay. See this U piece? Take it out. Right now, take it out. This is impossible to do with one hand. I don't know why I decided to do this with one hand. Okay. See how it's out? Now, take it out of your controller. You want this over here. Don't touch it anymore. Make sure it's plugged in. Take this out of your Xbox. Put it in your PC. Put it right in a USB port on the PC. Okay? It's in there. See how it lights up? That's a good thing. That means that there's actually stuff coming to it. So you're going to come to this website, firmware.modcentral.ca. That is going to be linked first in the description. Click connect. Okay? It should come up here. If it doesn't come up here, unplug it, plug it back in until it shows up. Or try a different USB port, or try your laptop, or anything else. Just keep trying. It'll show up eventually. Connect. Now it says all your information on your Strikepack. Check for new firmware. Wow, okay, I'm on the latest. Click this anyway. No matter what, anytime that you come in here, just click it and download the newest. Nothing's gonna go wrong by you downloading the same update again, right? So try it. It also will factory reset your device, so that might solve your problem as well. Just, there you go. Now you have an updated Strikepack.
Alright, so you're here to learn how to set up the paddles, how to map the paddles on the Strikepack Horizon. Let's get right into it. I mean, it's really simple. Let me start recording. So just take out your app. It's called Strikepack Central, I believe, on the App Store and the Play Store. Click the bottom left there. As you can see, I can map it to any function on the entire controller. Anything. You can hold down to these other special stuff in here. I'll get into those in other videos. For example, what is this turbo modifier? This is what I have my map to. I have my crouch, my rapid fire, or my rapid crouch, and then my lean left and lean right. Nothing special, but that's what I prefer to run. And yeah, if you don't have a Strikepack yet, or you don't have the new Strikepack yet, I suggest getting the new Strikepack for both of those people in both of those situations. And actually, I have just recently been given a discount code, 10% off your purchase if you use my link in the description. It's labeled direct link collective mind will you'll figure out which one's which. Or if you prefer to just go on Amazon for that 2-day shipping, uh, the Amazon links are also there, but you don't get the 10% discount. Alright, that's it. Alright, so you want to crouch spam really, really fast, right? This is faster than Zim and Strikepack Horizon, okay? Or sorry, and Cronus Zen. You can see I'm barely moving. Hang on. Let me get my head completely out of the way. Wrong way. Right? See how little I'm moving? Right? So, what you want to do is open your Strikepack app, okay? Come down until you find macro. So it should be like 6 or 7 rows down. That's just a guess. The same paddle. My controller disconnected. I pulled on the cord. Okay. Let's start from the top. Make sure. Recorded combo. Hold recording. 2 square. RT. Click Y. Click your paddle. Click B twice. It'll come up 4 times in the app. Click the same paddle again. Right? Now, see how it says? It says 0, 100, 430, and 120. Change that to 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. Everything 10. Because if it's 0, then it gets like, it's too quick, so you're not ever crouching, right? It just skips over that command. But at 10, it's incredibly fast. Look, see that? Come in here, hit the settings. You're gonna want to see how it says block inputs here at the top. Change that to pass-through inputs. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to move. I know I've seen tutorials on how to do crouch spam. No, but nobody ever says this step because look at now I can walk. Where before, when it was on block inputs, you can't move, you can't shoot, right? But here, see, I'm still crouching the whole time I'm shooting and walking. But yeah, just make sure to put it at pass-through inputs. So the only thing is, this doesn't work with other mods. So for example, I can't have this and anti-recoil. Like I can't see how my gun's gonna go up. I would have to go into shooter mod instead of like I would have to go into shooter mod or R6 mod to get the anti-recoil mods. So there is a way to crouch spam on that while having anti-recoil. It's just not as fast, not even nearly as fast. But I'll link a video. Crouch spam in Rainbow Six Siege with the Strikepack Horizon. Let's go. Now I know how to do it. There's actually 3 ways to do it, but I'm just going to show you the easiest way, in my opinion, and the most useful way. So let me pull out my phone here, open the Strikepack Central app. Forgot that my Strikepack actually has to be on for this, so... Alright, so I'm using the shooter mod. Just click into your class here. So basically, how you do it is you come over here to mapping. You can see it's actually there. So I have my left paddle to the B button, and I have my right paddle as a turbo button. So when you come in here, you see there's nothing that you can map it to. You actually hold down and you scroll down. Turbo modifier is the one that I prefer using. There is also actually a quick, let me see, turbo mapped buttons, and there is a crouch spam, just a directly crouch spam one. Oh, toggle rapid crouch. I prefer just having turbo modifier, and basically what that does is now when I queue into a game, let me start a game here. If I queue into a game with the turbo modifier on, and I hold down the button that's mapped to my turbo modifier, and then the crouch button, I will crouch up and down. So I will also show you how to speed that up. You just scroll down here, and turbo mods delay, it's going to be somewhere around 100, and you will notice quickly that is incredibly slow. Let me get into a game with Doc Shotgun for some reason. Okay, so now I'm in the game, and as you can see, this is what the crouch spam looks like right now. Incredibly slow. So let me start recording on my phone again real quick. All you want to do is drag the turbo mods delay all the way down to 40. This is not super fast considering how fast you could go with the Eliminator and the Dominator. Please, oh my god, Bandit. Oh my god, Bandit. Alright, well, good thing this is a casual. So, to make it look funny,
as you can see, you hold down the turbo modifier and then you hold down B. You could also use the actual B button, works the same. But that's not quite the speed that I want, even though that's the fastest that it goes. So what you do is you crouch spam and then you press on the sprinting button. And as you can see, that's a little bit sillier, right? Just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it works. Crouch spam is, as you can see, working. So now you can, let's see if I can get a kill here with Doc Shotgun and then crouch spam on them. There you go. Alright, so you want rapid fire, right? So rapid fire on the Horizon is really self-explanatory, but some people just might need a little bit of help because they just don't know how to navigate through the app. Basically, so if you want rapid fire on your pistol, what you're going to want to do is open your app, right? Start recording. You're going to want to go to shooter or R6, whichever one you prefer. I prefer shooter because it's more versatile and less confusing. But so I'm going to hop into shooter, CM default. So as you can see, right, so right now I have my pistol out, so I'm going to click on secondary weapon, right? For you, it's going to look like, for you, it's going to look like this, right? You just want to click it once and it should go to rapid fire. And that's it. That's how you do it. And then, so, as you can see now, when I switch to my primary, still regular fire. But let's say I was Dokkaebi, where she has an automatic gun, but a full auto secondary. All you want to do is switch primary weapon to rapid and switch secondary weapon to regular fire. And so, as you can see now, rapid on this, switch over here, still regular fire. The reason why, hang on, let me do Buck. Buck has two weapons that are semi-auto. So what you want to do is, or if you're running this for some odd reason, on your primary, have rapid fire. Well, that's a laser. Doesn't even have recoil as a DMR. And then, as you can see now, the secondary also. Wow, the pistol has more recoil than that DMR. That's actually insane. I'm gonna have to start using the cameras more. But the reason why you don't want to use rapid fire on your primary gun and why I'm being very specific on which one is in primary, which one is in secondary is because of this. Let me go back to the C8. But yeah, it's just weird, and it shoots like half as fast as you can see. So you might be able to get more accurate. You were able to get away with using single fire primaries when they gave you the option to turn guns semi-auto, but it's just not worth it anymore. You can't quite shoot as fast, and that was only for the eliminator. It was just it's just not worth it. So just run regular fire on your regular fire guns and auto on your auto guns. Or you know what I mean. Don't put a macro on a gun that's made macro. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So you have this, and you want to make your recoil look like this.
Good way to let off.
Watch to the end and find out how. I'm just gonna do a free for all based on that. So obviously I'm gonna pick the new operator because why not? So R4C with the angled grip, which is actually a lot more recoil than you would think. Like look at that. It's kind of ridiculous actually. So I'm just gonna open up my handy dandy little app. Oops, my Bluetooth is off. So make sure your Bluetooth is on. Head over to the app. If it crashes, unfortunately, you do have to delete it and then download it again. I'm sure they're gonna fix it eventually though. Okay, so you just open the app. You scroll down until you see Rainbow Six Siege, and then you hit CM default. Right now I have mine set to 37. Basically, you just wanna. Let's see what 37 looks like actually. I really should have joined a T-Hunt rather than an arcade, but whatever. So, still not completely accurate if you can't tell, because look at that. So I'm going to turn it up to 65, and that's too much, okay? 45. That's... Yeah, I should have joined a T-Hunt. So that's pretty close to nothing. That's pretty freaking close to nothing. So my guess is going to be that it's this number. That's close enough for me. So then what you want to do is once you have 0 recoil, once you have literally nothing, you're going to want to take that number, subtract 3 to 5. So let's say it was 40, you're going to want 47. And now you control just that little bit of 3 recoil, and whatever number you use that for every single operator, because Jesus, because then you can basically have the exact same recoil for every single operator. Now the horizontal is going to be obviously a little bit different, but other than that, it's the same. Everything's the same. Yeah, as you can see, 0 recoil. I prefer to control it a little bit. You're not going to want exactly 0 recoil, because if you have exactly 0 recoil, it's hard to aim, if that makes sense, because once you start shooting, then you can't move your crosshairs if you have 0 recoil. Like if your anti-recoil is 0, you can no longer move your crosshairs once you start shooting. So you want 3 to 5 less, because that's like a good middle ground. 3 to 5 recoil is almost nothing. I could not speak a word in the original recording of this video, and somehow I didn't notice until post. So this is me, after editing majority of the video, going back and being like, what did I just say? So basically, if you want my scripts to have 0 recoil, all I gotta do is join the Discord in the description and follow the instructions from there. Fair warning, it's not free. I'll go over why that is in a couple of seconds. You can also become a channel member. Channel members will be invited to the members only part of Discord for free after becoming a channel member, as well as all the perks of being a channel member. Yeah. Now back to me a week ago. In that members only section, there will be a link to a Google spreadsheet of all of the operators and all of their attachments. A Google spreadsheet with all of the operators and their recoil. And I know it's stupid because finally you don't have to pay for mod pass, now you have to pay for my scripts, but it's taking me hours to even just get done with the attackers. I can't be working at a 2 cent an hour job, you know. That would be a complete waste of my time and a complete waste of my effort. Obviously you can go in and do it all yourself. You can sit and T-hunt and do 4 hours of work, or you can just join my membership and then sit and T-hunt for a little bit to adjust it minusculely to your sensitivity. You won't have to change all that much. You just have to make it fit to yours, and how different could your ADS and vertical actually be. You use mine as a guideline, or you copy my exact sensitivity. I mean, that's up to you. But in my opinion, that's infinitely better than having to stare at T-hunts for 4 hours like I've done. So yeah. Anyway, if you want to hit champ this season, drop a sub, and yeah, I'll be coming out with a rapid fire video probably pretty soon.